As SEIU 2015, we represent 385,000 long-term care workers across the state. Not every long-term care worker in the state of California is participating in their democracy. The idea of the democracy captain and democracy schools was, what if we could have a conversation? There's hundreds, if not thousands, of long-term care workers who could potentially be having a conversation about coming together to participate in our democracy. The concept of democracy schools was, in any given neighborhood in California, you have sometimes hundreds, even thousands of long-term care workers. What if we were having a conversation in our neighborhoods about the importance of participating in our democracy? Far too often, we've all heard, my vote doesn't count. Hearing that is a reflection of a broken democracy. What I would say to someone who says, my vote doesn't count, or I don't believe in politics, what I ask is, what is it that you care about? Do you have children? What type of future do you want for your family? And oftentimes that conversations will lead, there's too many potholes around the street, or the crime in my neighborhood could be improved. When you have a conversation about things that people would like to see improved, then understanding why it's important that they have a voice and they can do something about it, politics becomes a much easier conversation. So the democracy schools was to say, let's take back our democracy. Let's come together. Let's make sure that if you're a legal permanent resident and you can become a citizen, you should do that. If you're a young person and haven't yet registered to vote, you should do that. If you're someone who's registered and don't vote that often, let's talk about why all elections are important. So what a democracy captain does is says, I'm going to take responsibility for talking to 10 or 15 or 20 of my neighbors. When the elections come around or before then, talk to them and say, hey, you all, we're getting close to the election. Have you already registered to vote? What are the interests that matter to you in this election? What are you looking forward to improving? And then really having a conversation with coworkers about why it's important that we lift up our voices and participate.